Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's car boot haul. It is another small haul today. I spent less than £30, I believe, and that included £10 of the Pepsi Max that I've left in the car. There was a lady selling crates of Pepsi Max for a fiver, so I had 2 of those. I left the house with £51 this morning. I've used £10 buying breakfast and £10 buying Pepsi Max. Breakfast isn't £10, but that's a drink and a tip as well. And I've come home with 10. So yeah, I spent 20 quid at the car boot. My filler bag is tiny. Josh and I actually shared a filler bag today. There was so little to find that we just did one filler bag between us. So my filler bag is only £1.50. It contains some white painted curtain rings, some, a Cocoa Pops tip and sit bowl. No idea if that's worth having. Some replacement counters for Connect 4. Chucked them in. One melamine set of rocket ship. Is it Martin Gulliver? Mini ammo. Never heard of mini ammo, but it's basically a rocket ship plate, cup and bowl. I seem to do fairly okay with children's melamine tableware, even if it isn't a particularly branded one. So if it's filler bag, I'm just going to chuck it in. Put that back in, and then the last item out of my filler bag. It was gloomy in the shed this morning. I wouldn't have picked this up if I'd realised. It's a Rennie Mackintosh mug, but it's really, it's been dishwashed. It shouldn't have been dishwashed, and it has been, and I think it's going to go back in the charity shop because I don't think it's saleable condition. So that can go straight back into my return to charity shop bag that sits there. I bought a Joseph knife block. It's got a sticky smudge on this side. The lady wanted 2 and I offered her 1. It is grubby. I'm hoping that some of that grub will come off with a couple of ordinary bog standard wet wipes. So certainly the sticky smudge will come off. That's dealt with that. Yeah, it's just grubby. I don't know if I can put it through my dishwasher because it has a rubberized pad section there for the knife handles to sit on, but actually that's coming off beautifully, so I don't need to put it through the dishwasher. That's already a lot cleaner. And that's just with the wet wipes. If I take it downstairs and actually get the pink stuff going on it, that's going to come up a treat. These seem to sell, I've already looked this up and I've forgotten what I saw, but they seem to sell for over £10 in this colour. They also do them in grey, which seems to sell for less. I don't know why. But yeah, I paid £1. I paid 50p for a rolled doll, the enormous crocodile. I've got him upside down, sorry mate. Hand puppet. These sell for about 20 odd quid. I'm not sure why they're so popular. I think they tend to sell to maybe nurseries and schools and whatever so that they can use them when reading the stories. But yeah, 50p for that one was a good buy. That was pleased. I've sold one of those before. This was £5 for this little lot. I've got a Wedgwood Rupert Mug. Those seem to sell for around 10 quid. A Wedgwood Thomas mug. I can't find this exact design in solds and completeds. I'm trying to get my face out so it'll focus. It's not going to focus. I can't find that exact one, but I should be confidently expect 8 to 10 on that. A vintage Harry Potter money box. This is from when the stuff first. This is Armos Limited from Stoke-on-Trent, and you can tell this is vintage because this is the early 90s design from when the Harry Potter stuff first came out. I got one of these little mice thing. Now, I looked this up. I'm in a Facebook group called Charity Shop Finds or something like that, and somebody put one of these up and said that they collected them, and then other people went, they collected them too, and I went, I've never seen them. It is a little mouse in an ornament, and apparently everybody's nana had them. Everybody's nana had them, and my nana didn't. My nana wasn't bothered. They are Napperware. I just remembered what they're called. Vintage Napperware. And there's a whole range of them. So I don't know. They don't seem to go for huge amounts, but if I've got one that's less common, maybe it'll do well. Fingers crossed. And from that same lady, within that fiver, I bought this massive family Bible. However, on the way home, the cover has come off, which is really sad. So it's a huge beast of a Bible. Can you say beast of a Bible? Sorry if I've offended anybody with that. But it's a huge book, and it's just a shame that the cover has come off. It says, Devotional Family Bible by the Reverend Alexander Fletcher. Now, often in a family Bible there are some pages where people have written family names through the years, but I don't seem to be seeing those in this one. It was £1. Oh, the back cover's off as well. There we go. Both covers are off. £1. However, it's lost both its covers. That's very sad, isn't it? It may not even be worth the £1 I paid for it. Which would be a shame, isn't it? It's a shame for something that age not to be worth it. I don't know on that one whether if I've wasted £1, it's not the end of the world, but whether I've got anything worth having, probably not really at that price, in that state. Another £1 got me another Babulous gas tong brush. This is the 2 weeks running, I think I bought one of these. Was it last week or the week before? But it's it has been used, but the accessories haven't. So it will require a clean up, but then it will be good to go. This little lot was a £5 from Steve, the car boot guy. There is a Hamilton Filofax in there. This is a vintage personal Hamilton from the 1990s. I think 1994? 1999. These seem to sell for between 25 and 40. I got these Art Oracles tarot cards. I wasn't sure whether they were tarot cards when I picked them up, but coming home and researching them, I find they are. Jackson Pollock, Sophie Calle, J.M.W. Turner, Titian, Albrecht Dürer, Jean-Michel Basquiat. I can't even pronounce half of them. I am not an art aficionado, but they seem to sell for about £14. I got Stephen Fry audiobook. I have no idea what that goes for. And I got a little Starbucks espresso pair of cups, and they seem to sell for a tenner for the pair. So I paid a £5 for the lot, and there's definitely profit in my £5. I've run out of space. Oh. And then my last £5 was this pile. In this pile there is a vintage sack pack, which is basically a waist wallet, not similar to a bum bag, but it's a wallet that goes on a belt around your waist. Just like that. Oh, that smells some good vintage there. Ooh, very cupboardy. Cupboardy's a word. It goes on the belt, fastens around your waist. It has a clip there for keys as well. And as you can see, vintage in its original box. Unused by the look of the thing. No idea. It says in German, ideal for Unterwegs. Don't know what Unterwegs are. Travelling, I think. So that was in my £5. Also in my £5 was this little thimble display house, made in Taiwan. And then the rest of it was these genuine vintage Christmas cards. Nostalgia 25 assorted Christmas cards with envelopes selected for Tesco, 45p. Boots family assortment, 30 Christmas cards for 60p. And Athena, remember Athena? God, we loved Athena. Are they still going? I don't think so. £3.25 down to £1.60 for 40 with envelopes. The cards in the box are not necessarily the cards that came in the box. So this lady, this elderly lady, it was house clearance, has obviously done what everybody's nana did over the years and just bought new cards and stored them all in the same box. But there is a nice assortment of vintage Christmas cards there, and they sell surprisingly well. I was very surprised when I just looked them up just now. I knew when I picked them up they were worth having, but I'm very surprised by the prices you can get. So there's another. I mean, these are really vintage style. Yeah, so I feel very confident that I'm going to see a good return on my money for these. Very confident indeed. All sorts in here, and we are... I mean, that's a shame. I think that one, the envelope has stuck itself to the front of the card. And if I try and peel it off, I don't think it's going to peel, but it would have looked like that. But yeah, very, very vintage. These were 5p apparently, these ones. So I'm pleased with those. I think they're interesting and I'm sure there's profit in them. They will require a little bit of effort in listing to make sure that I list them well and get good money for them. Look at that. Look how vintage that is. Printed in the UK. I bet these envelopes aren't sticky anymore, are they? Made in Great Britain. Do we make things anymore? Anywhere in Great Britain? Do we make anything? That one's birthday, but again, I think the... Oh no, that one is going to come away just about. I won't force it, but look how vintage that is in style. Birthday time is wishing time, so here's a wish for you, for happiness enough to last each day the whole year through. I think I'm going to make a good return on those. And if he's got the rest when I go back next week, I might buy some more. Because he had more and I didn't buy them all. Yeah. So, that is the haul and all of the haul. It is a small haul today. I only spent 20 quid and I did that in, I think, I must have spent 21, mustn't I, if I did 3 batches of £5 from the First Lady, £5 from Steve, £5 from the Christmas cards. Oh, fill a bag £1.50, puppet 50p, gas tongs £1, £1 to get in, there we go, it all adds up, doesn't it all make sense in the end? I'm pleased with what I bought, as I always am. It was not a good day for the car boot weather-wise. It started raining just as I parked, as you can tell by my slightly ruined appearance. Maybe you just think I always like this. Maybe I do always like this. But yeah, it wasn't a great day for the car boot, but it was a good day for pickings. I'm pleased with what I've got as usual. I need to keep up the momentum with the listing, because otherwise the death pile is going to rebuild faster than I dismantled it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this short video and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.